Despite the fact that thousands of Kenyans continue to lose money in fraudulent establishments like pyramid schemes, many more continue to make similar investment mistakes. And although the Kenyan society is increasingly getting enlightened on money and investment skills, many more remain in the dark.
If all of us had the basics of money at an early age, we would probably not lose so much money when we are adults.
But not so for these young ones. It may appear like a regular class, but the lessons they acquire here are bound to make an impact now and in their adult life. It's a lesson on money skills. Children as young as 5 taught on good money habits.
And today's lesson, for the first time, one kid expressed that they want to learn how not to be poor. So you know what that tells me? That inside, kids are still scared. They have the fear of being poor. And I went ahead and asked them, do you know what being poor is? And yes, they do. They know what being poor is.
Today's lesson borders on investment, and instead of the term sounding foreign, it's surprising just how inquisitive their young minds are, willing to take in what many adults still don't understand.
How do you buy or invest?
Very good question. Now, for every country that you have put money into, you'll be earning. And how much will you be earning? The plus figure on the card, okay? Now, if you invest in the countries as you're going, remember you have to assume you're going around the world, yeah? So you're going around the world looking for investments. Then you're saying, do I want to invest here? No, you go back to the airport and go to another country, okay? So you have to
the answers given through simple and practical tools, illustrating the decisions they have to make with the little money they have based on how much they want to make.
Some kids get a consistent allowance. And we had one child who said, yeah, he gets 50 shillings every day. Now, he understands the 50 shillings is for his transport and maybe another thing, but for this class, he said it's only for his transport. And then he said something interesting, that I'm able to save from that money. And his question for the day was, what can I do with the savings I have made? Now, according to him, he has already saved 2,000 until today, beginning January.
Based on the little knowledge they have on money, their skills are expanded on the 5 principles of money: earning, saving, investing, spending, and giving.
If they grow up to know that when I get money, I must be able to share it into 4 categories. By the time they're adults, it's a habit they have already inculcated in them. So they know I have 100 or I earn 20,000 a month. I must save some money. It doesn't matter how much I earn. I must save some of it. I will spend some of it. I can invest however little, you know, and I can also share out my money with other people, help out those in need.
But it's not just enough to teach the children alone. Parents obviously play a big role on this. Experts suggesting a regular allowance for your children to learn faster about money.
For the one who receives an allowance, he knows how much he's expecting. He knows how much he will use, because he knows I must use this money for my transport. And so from it, he can be able to see, let me save up a little. So from that, he's able to save. So he's learning faster than the kid who's receiving 200, even if it's twice or thrice a week.
Yeah. However, due to the tough economic times and the fact that many live below the poverty line, some of these lessons may appear impractical for most.
And what we encourage such parents is allow them to be involved at the making decisions in the house. By the time you're done with the child, they'll be able to say, actually, we probably only afford food for today and blouse. So for the shoes, we can postpone to another day. Imagine you have taught them excellent skills. You have taught them to budget. You have taught them that they can defer that need to another time, which is another skill that we must all learn.
It's amazing just how much knowledge these kids have about money. And with the practical skills they're getting now at their age, you can be sure there will be some of the best money makers this country will have in the near future. Esther Kahumbi, KTN, Weekend Prime.